This is a video tutorial on GoFormative, which is an excellent fast feedback tool that works in real time. Let's start out and go to GoFormative.com. And as we pull it up, you can see one of the coolest parts of this. As a teacher, I can assign a question and I can see my students working on that question in real time. I could pick out a student, I could give them a preliminary assessment score, and I could type in feedback and send it right back. So that's really the system in a nutshell. That's one of its main features that I think is particularly cool. Scrolling down on this first page, you'll find a place where you can sign up or log in as a teacher or student, and we want to log in as a teacher. Choose your Google account and your Lindbergh Schools account. Once you're logged in, you're going to enter through the dashboard, and we're going to create a sample assignment. So, checking on the layout, here's the title of this lesson that I'm going to create, or assessment that I'm going to create. I have a section where I can add questions. I have a section where I could add different kinds of content. Upload and transform is more for embedding docs. We're not going to worry about that in this video. But let's start out, and we're going to make a video or a lesson about the solar eclipse of 2017, which is happening August 21st of this year. Let's start out with adding a video for interest. I already have some content that I've created, so we'll drop that in. This is my title for that video. And I can drop in a URL. Or I can type in search terms and it will search YouTube. In this case, let's just drop in the link. You can see I could pick from a variety of different videos. This is the one that I want, and I select it. And I'm right on to the next question or next content. So here's a multiple choice question that I'd like to add. Really think about the depth of question that you want to ask depending on where you're at, where the students are at in their learning. In this case, we're just gauging some interest. We just want them to listen closely and take in some of the vocabulary that's related. In this case, the one that he doesn't say, I will mark, and we're off to the next question or content. Let's add an image. So we can pull images from our desktop. And we can also, again, copy paste a little bit of content. That one's done. We're right on to the next question or content. Let's add a short answer question. A lot of people are going to be asking about what kind of eyewear should you have before, during, and after the eclipse. That's something that would be good for our students to research. Let's add another kind of question. This is the one that you saw previewed. It's probably the thing that GoFormative is most known for, a show your work question. So we're going to add a background image that the kids will be able to draw over. Or you could simply leave this blank as a white screen and kids could show their work. In this case, it's a map of Missouri showing the path that this eclipse is going to cross. You can see that we fall within it. And we want to add a prompt that asks kids to mark their location, or the location of the school, and estimate how long the eclipse will last for them. Finally, let's add a little bit more interest-based content. We're going to grab a text block. This will be fun facts. And again, we can drag and drop that in. So there we go. Now that it's all in, we can go right back to preview. And after making a really quick copy-paste error with HTML, here we go. So here's what it looks like. We can play our video to see what happens. We have questions to answer. We've got a nice description of a really big picture. I have a place where I can do some research, type in a short answer response. And now here's my show your work question. And I could take a color and I could simply mark the location there. And I could even write or type in an answer. So as the teacher, you could be watching this happen as it's happening. There's my content. I'm all done. I submit it. So teachers, when you're ready, the way to share it is really simple. You're going to click Assign. You want to consider the visibility and availability. You can set up classes here. If you set up classes, you can track student information much better. You can give the feedback. You can also make it public where everyone can go in and look, but you can't give that same kind of feedback. Setting up classes is easy. That's what I recommend. But you'll end up with a couple things. One, you're going to give students this join code or this join address, and then you'll have a specific code for your class. So give them that code. When they go to that address, they type it in, and boom, they're in. So that's it. It also connects with Google Classroom, which is fantastic. So that's the GoFormative introduction.